Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to Play the Hits. This is Chrono Trigger, and I am Chris Beck.
This is Max.
How
Hey,
you doing? Yeah, happy 4th to you, Max.
Right, yeah, I'm just sitting here living free.
Well, for now, until Trump comes for you.
Yeah. No, he likes us Mexicans.
Yeah, he loves Hispanics. I mean, all of his actions testify to the fact that he very clearly
Oh, yeah,
loves
he does.
Hispanics. I mean, you saw him with that taco salad. Good God, what a fucking mess this country is right now.
Seriously, Jesus.
Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love celebrating the 4th and all that good stuff, but man, like, it just feels kind of hollow in the face of, like, everything that is just constantly going on with our nation right now. It's not to get preachy or anything, but, I mean, you know what I mean.
It's just like, I feel like we can still celebrate it and celebrate what's, good about the country and where we want it to, go. I feel like we can talk about our country and take a critical look and say what's wrong with it because we live here and we want what's best for it,
Oh, for sure.
It's like, yeah, I can celebrate what the 4th means and, what that is and still be like, yeah, but we're going through some, I think we're going through some shit right now.
Oh, for sure. And to say otherwise would almost be to, undermine what this country is all about. I mean, if we don't stand up and, actively speak out against, like, bad things being done to immigrants and families and people of color and all that, then, I mean, what the hell's even the point of,
Yeah, it has to be free for everyone.
Exactly.
Have the same things and the same rights for everyone and not just, well, I'm okay right now. So
yeah, exactly.
I guess I don't worry too much about those immigrant children. But
Right. Though apparently if you saw, what's that lunatic's name? Alex something or other. Apparently it's not okay to be a Democrat anymore because we're going to start a civil war today. We've only got like an hour to do it, too, according to his post. You saw that, right? You know what I'm referencing?
No, but
there's this
Alex Jones?
Yeah, that's right. Alex Jones. He posted a tweet today saying that today the Democrats are going to start a civil war. Just trying to rally panic and all that other good
Alex
stuff.
Jones is like totally, I mean, he's the one because he knows exactly what he's doing. The thing about him that's scary is he's not even an idiot. He's totally said before to so he doesn't get in trouble. Yeah, I'm an entertainer. I'm just an entertainer. Like, and he's getting paid handsomely to stir up this shit and strike fear in everyone.
Yeah, and I was just going to say, for an entertainer, he's not very entertaining. I mean, this is just some bullshit.
But he gets people tuned in, He has his loyal, very misguided, unfortunate base of people that listen to and hang on his every word and just get riled up and angry and scared all the time.
Oh, for sure.
Shoot up pizza parlors.
And I think that's kind of what he was going for today. I think he was hoping for some, blood in the streets. Oh, hey, this is new.
Oh, wait a second.
We're getting full-on cutscenes now. I think the original version of this, ignored it. Yeah, it is. So, I think there was a time in between updates where this game forgot that it had these cutscenes, but now they seem to be back, so that's pretty cool.
Interesting. So do you think they added them in as in literally here's the download with a bunch of cutscenes, or
no? I think
they didn't implement them at all.
No, I think what happened was there was a few updates there where if you set the graphics to classic, it it turned off the cutscenes.
Oh, that's interesting.
But now it seems that they're back.
Okay. I mean, I'm cool with that.
I think they're neat.
I wonder if there's a third option where it's like turn off the cutscenes entirely. But I don't think it didn't take away from the game itself. It's not like it skipped over anything in the game. It's just like, here's a cutscene, now let's just get back to the game.
Yeah, you're not missing anything by seeing the cutscenes, and I like Akira Toriyama's art, so that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm down for this.
Yeah.
By the way, I would like my walk or my run option back, though.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're getting the what do you call it? Stone for the
Yeah.
Masamune. Okay.
The Dream Stone.
That's right. Okay.
Which sounds like a delicious kind of ice cream.
Oh, Isla.
That's right, she has the hots for Chrono.
Good name.
Me? Let's stick with Ayla.
Yeah.
Ayla likes strongman.
Like Luca just likes
Yeah, right?
like content being in the background and be like, oh, this is fun.
Oh, that's right. And in this translation, they went back to the Japanese original, which vaguely hints that Ayla is bisexual.
Like bisexual. Huh.
Yeah, man, woman, both like.
Nice.
I mean, not that that adds or subtracts anything from the game. It's just cool that they put it back in.
No, I like that.
Gives a little extra depth to the character.
The tail tomorrow. Funny, stupid person.
Right.
You make
Talk, eat.
entertainment with mouth.
Right. Now I will entertain you with my mouth.
Come to village, get stoned.
See, I'm still holding freaking B to try to run, but instead it makes me walk.
You're gonna walk around.
Right.
And
Now I
then
know
you just find
Chrono's...
dinosaurs. Like,
Yeah.
Alright, cool. That's what
Chrono's
I'm doing.
lightning spells decimate these guys, but I don't have an area of effect one yet, so... We're just gonna go ahead and do Fire Whirl.
You don't get that for a while, do you?
No.
Like, what, Lightning 2?
Right. It shouldn't be too far off, but I definitely don't have it yet.
Okay.
It's okay, Antipode Bomb did the trick.
Yeah. I feel like I don't usually learn. I feel like I always learn it around, like, Magus's castle, which I feel like is still a ways off.
Yeah, that's true. Well, actually, no, it's technically the next thing on the docket.
You get this. Get the Masamune.
I'm-
Frog opens up the path. Yeah, okay, yeah. And I just feel like you're here in the past for a little bit, but not really too long.
No, it's just going and getting the... I mean, I do have to go into the Dino Castle and everything.
Yeah.
There's also that bit where you have to explore the jungle to find Kino.
Oh, yeah.
He runs off after he gets jealous of Chrono.
With your little, yeah, with the time. Thing.
Right.
Time thing.
The time
A
thing.
little remote control. I don't know. It's
The MacGuffin, I believe it's called.
Look, time travel's hard to write, okay? Let's just, let's not make this into a thing.
Alright, let's just do Antipode Bomb everybody who gets in our way. We're close to heals.
I'll give you a little taste of something called the Ice Age, bitches.
Right. Followed immediately by the Age of Fire? Oh, they're gonna kill us. Oh, what the hell? Take out two of them. Let's forget how ridiculously OP double techs are in this game.
They are. It's
Oh,
like
shit.
Just,
Apparently not overpowered enough, though.
for me, it was always like, and I liked having Frog on my party and doing the X slash or double slash, whatever it is.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
just
good
like,
one.
I pretty much stick with that and not use very many anything else. Just be like, yep, just that's how you kill all the bosses.
Yeah, that'll do.
X slash.
Though...
I've been watching a little bit of the your Link to the Past videos. Which,
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to everyone who's watching on YouTube to check those out. Yeah, a little jealous that that's a awesome game, so of course I've had to tune in. But yeah,
It's okay, buddy. I'm saving Ocarina of Time for you.
Okay. No, I don't mind really, but it's just, of course I have to watch it. It's one of my favorite games, but
It is a classic. Drink happy water. Feel good. You have dysentery.
I feel like, what this whole part of the game is about is just like it's a fucking, hedonist fest. It's like, all right, let's
Yeah, just partying with cave people.
let's drink, let's smoke, let's let's dance.
Cave people have low sexual inhibition. So where are you in Link to the Past?
And like to where are you guys at? The last thing I saw was the what's the third? Well, I guess it doesn't have to be the third, but it always is for me. The
Skull Palace, possibly.
Skull Palace, yeah, with the fucking hands and it's like a segmented palace.
If you can't tell, that is my my worst dungeon.
I love that place. Come on.
Oh my god, I'm so bad at it. I mean, it's not necessarily... Okay, actually, that's a lie. I do hate it. I just disagree with you totally. I freaking hate that dungeon, and I'm so bad.
It's so different. It's like you attack it in like 5 different areas, you know.
That's true. I will give it points for innovation.
But at the same time, it can be hard to find, you know, where's the next place, and you gotta go back to the forest and mountain people.
Right. Oh, let's see here.
I like these people. So simple.
Ooga booga, munga meeple. Dance with mountain people. I love it. Oh yeah, Luca gets trashed. Should I or shouldn't I?
No, you should.
You should. I forget how to dance. I know you're supposed to press certain buttons, but...
I think it's gonna prompt you at some point.
Oh, there she goes.
Right. See,
Guys,
I figured this is what I've been missing, because it was like they kind of downplay. I think it was soup.
Yeah, in the SNES version it was soup.
And you have a fucking soup eating contest.
Here we go.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, B to stop. Alright. Look at him.
Sit there and
Look at him go. I'm so high right now, you guys. I'm so fucking high. Disco. I wish you could do this until he pukes. Okay, that's enough. How you doing, Luca? Try some of this. Look at Chrono's eyes. Holy fuck.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, I guess they could get away, you know, as a kid, it's like, yeah, of course it's soup. It's in a bowl. Like...
Right. No, it's just a primordial
huge...
cocktail, yeah. Yeah, guys, let's eat all these species that haven't existed for millions of years and then get completely drunk on some questionable liquor.
Yeah, people of 65 million BC were just hardcore.
Yeah, I know, right? They just really like to party. There was no ice age. They just let the world fall apart because they partied until
yeah.
everything went to hell.
They just had like a 15,000 year bender.
So, right, and then they woke up. It's like, what have we done to this planet?
What the fuck?
Oh, man. Oh, that's right. You have to beat Ayla in a drinking contest, don't you?
Yep.
All right. Where did she pull that out of? Yeah. This rock right here. She reaches into her panties. There you go. Chrono challenge, Ayla. I'm gonna get my ass kicked, aren't I?
Skull smash.
Yeah, I know. I love that.
Smash. I like that. Yeah.
We should make a cocktail the next time you're here called the Skull Smash. Mash B many times.
Many times.
Oh yeah, I'm not losing to you, Ayla.
Oh, they just done the Chrono's just good at everything. Like,
yeah, right. He's just like a big Mary
good at
Sue.
Katanas. He's...
Good at drinking. Good at rescuing cats.
Yep.
Nice. Poor. Oh dear God. Chrono's like, fuck it. I'm all in. Yeah, I'm all in, baby. His friends are dead. They just don't get up. Oh, man. I love this game so much. I don't know if I mentioned that.
It's, yeah. See, and that's what I was like, this is kind of what FF6 misses, is, you know, it's funny at times, but it's also, you're not going to have a fucking, you know, drinking party in that game. You know?
Yeah, this is almost like some Star Trek kind of stuff, where William Shatner just goes to these alien planets and, like, bones all their women.
Yeah. Ends up saving the day just by being William Shatner.
That's exactly right. Chrono is William Shatner. So, Ayla, I can't help but notice we've been fucking robbed. Chrono gets one line in this game, and that's it. Did you fuck me, Ayla? Look me in the eyes and tell me you did not fuck me. Oh, God. Okay, so let's see here. I think it's probably better to take Marley because I feel like ice magic is going to be more effective against dinosaurs.
Yeah. History has taught us anything.
Yeah, right. At least that makes sense. Ayla's level is jacked, though. Damn.
Oh, yeah. Shit. She's just good.
She's not bad.
Strong.
Equipment? Yeah, okay, that's how I see stats. There we go. Oh, damn, look at her attack. 25 over Chrono. That's impressive. Alright. We're going down to the forest, though. We're gonna find me some Kino. There's little bitch.
I got the music of the world map on my head because I'm pretty sure it's just like doot 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 doot.
Yeah, just like that like prehistoric beat kind of thing. Just a bunch of drums. Kino, sorry, take Chrono stuff. Oh, Chrono about to take Kino's balls, so. Marley, holy shit, she punched him. He's dead. Kino know why Ayla hit? Because Kino deserved this. This Kino's fault.
Right.
Oh, God.
You made me.
Yeah, right. You made me hit you, Kino. Now go back to the village and tell them you slipped and fell. This whole chapter is just called prehistoric abuse. So it's only when he gets to the jungle that the reptites actually do attack. Son of a bitch.
Whew.
So, if I'm reading this line correctly, it's basically expected that she die in childbirth, or is that if she dies or if she has babies, then he becomes chief?
I don't have babies and Kino chief. I don't know what that. I feel like the line's like out of order or something.
I was gonna say because if it's like just all the women die in childbirth, that's pretty cryptic.
Yeah.
And a little bit off tone given what we just did. Haven't you always wanted to visit ancient and interesting cultures and party with them?
This is just like reaffirming biases that Chrono has.
Yeah, right. You cave people.
You cave people stealing my shit.
So primitive. Oh, man. Hey, speaking of primitive, I picked up an NES Classic the other day. Did I tell you that?
No, I saw it though. I think you posted a picture. How you liking it?
Oh, man. Well, before I even plugged it in, I modded the crap out of it, of course.
I was about to say, I'm sure you can mod that one just like you mod the SNES.
Yeah,
what'd you put on there?
I basically quadrupled the library. I put the whole Mega Man series.
Oh, yeah.
It was missing Castlevania 3, so I corrected that. I got the English translated ROMs of FF2 and 3, even though I'll never play 2. It's nice just to have.
Yeah.
What else did I do? I put on some like really just nostalgic ones for me, like if you ever played Blades of Steel, which was like this old NES hockey game. I put that on there. The Dragon Quest series.
Okay, cool.
Crystallis, which
Ninja. Oh, nice.
Which you introduced me to.
That is a fantastic game.
Yes.
Yeah. Just one of the best NES games.
Well, I was just going to say, strangely enough, this will be my first time playing it, because I watched you play a little back in the day, but never actually owned it. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
It is. It's cool. It's a little weird at first, like because there's a lot of weapon switching later on and stuff, but you'll get used to it, and it's a lot of fun.
Sweet. I mean, from what little I've played so far, it controls really well for an NES game.
Yeah, right? and it feels kind of fast-paced.
Yeah, it's real smooth.
It's a smooth, buttery game.
Mm-hmm. Which you didn't really see all too often on the NES, other than the Mario games.
Yeah. So yeah, good on you. That's a good one.
I'm trying to think of what else did I
games
put
on there.
They had one of them, so I'll probably play that and then maybe download the others.
Sweet. Those games are freaking difficult.
Yeah.
fuck birds. Seriously, that's all I gotta say about those games.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about those damn birds.
You like try to jump over the smallest little pit and the bird hits you. It's just like, oh, I didn't. This was not in my ninja training. Dead.
Yeah, right. I forgot that Ayla has Kiss, which is one of the best healing spells in the game. Because not only does it restore health, but it gets
rid of status.
Gets rid of bad statuses, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, until you get some of the endgame armor, which just blocks statuses, so.
And I feel like there's a way, there's like text that you can, you know, it goes all around, but I don't remember how that works. You can't like kiss a sword and blast it.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. Chrono does like a kiss sword or something.
Her mouth's all cut up.
Yeah, right. She has one with Marley, lesbian kiss. All it does is restore their health.
It just restores Chrono's health.
Yeah, that'd be great. He just watches this happen and Chrono feels better. Oh man, this bird is on fire. Oh, I'm gonna need some heals here in a second. One other option I'd like for a future update is the ability to get rid of the status bars beneath every character. I mean, they're fine, but I like everything to be down in the bottom menus.
Yeah, and they're not really needed.
No.
So hopefully, I feel like they will. They've been updating it pretty well every time. They're doing good. Although you look at the comments with the update things, and it's pretty much just like, fuck you guys for releasing this in the first place.
Yeah, right.
And half of it's that, and the other half is, okay, when are you gonna do this for Final Fantasy 5 and 6, basically?
Yeah, they're not touching FF5 and 6.
No, I don't think so. I think it was just because this is a huge story that they took one of the most beloved RPGs of all time, and they had the release that they did, that they were like, oh shit, if we don't want to go down as, you know, having fucked this up so badly. So
yeah, basically. And with FF5 and 6, yeah, oh yeah, definitely. This is actually really good. I'm loving it in its current form.
Just looking at it with the translation and the fact that it's widescreen, and all the options that they have, I feel like this is, you know, might be the definitive version, and has the cutscenes too now.
Yeah, it does. And I mean, I would not mind, you know, some of those other little things that we talked about, like, again, restoring the ability to hold down a button to run.
Which I think is, most people probably don't care, but I do. Like,
right, me too.
So I'm glad that you do too. It's just...
And just fine tweaking... Yeah, just fine tweaking the heads-up display, you know, having the option to turn off the bars and everything, or put them down in the menus. Yeah. That would not be a bad thing. This area always confuses the crap out of me.
You found something.
Okay.
They're almost cute.
Almost. Almost dead.
Not like Land Before Time cute, so they can die.
Yeah, right. I feel nothing doing this to them.
So you had some peeps over for...
Yeah, we had an office cookout for the 4th of July.
Nice. Yeah, we were... That's what I miss, you know, being in an apartment. We didn't visit anyone today, so...
Just kind of chilled?
We kind of just chilled, yeah.
That's not bad either, actually.
We did our own thing, but it would have been nice to...
Okay, so I gotta get up there. There we go.
Or something.
Yeah. Well, we should have invited you here. Instead, we didn't.
I should have just bought some and put them on the George Foreman or something like that. Kind of sad, but...
But hey.
Something.
Oh, these fuckers. This dungeon I probably have extremely little recollection of.
I don't think it's too long.
No, I don't think so either.
Because I know you come back here. Like, this visit isn't that long. This isn't...
No, you come back later, and then you go into, like, the Tyranno lair and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, they are still going with the fireworks here.
Nice.
Like, I mean, I don't know if you're, you know, when this is... if you're going to be able to hear it in the video, but...
I can't hear anything right now, and these headphones are pretty sensitive.
It is. I can hear you fine, but this is like constant, and I'm just surrounded by it. I mean, there's the park that's right outside our apartment.
Right.
They have their own show basically, but I think they're done with. Now it's just like farther out, but all around. It's like a constant cacophony of just
Oh, wow.
boom, 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 like going off. America.
America. Yeah, I was just gonna say, this is America. Oh, dear God. How's my health? Not bad. Not great. Let's see. I only have 6 potions. I feel like I did this same thing.
Oh, you were fighting Mase and Mune, and it was just like, whoa,
Yep.
I don't have. I think you need to
And
go
then
to the shop, dude.
yeah, right. And then I just failed to stock up. Oh dear. Okay, let's shock this guy.
So, getting a little bit farther and near.
Oh yeah, that's right. How's
although
that going?
It's pretty good, but I did the cardinal sin of basically relying a little too much on you're able to pause a game and get out of it whenever you want.
Yeah.
You know, on PS4. So it's like, yeah, we can watch TV, we can do this, and I haven't, because you can't save wherever you want in that game.
Oh really?
There's like hotspots basically, and so the farther you get and the more that you unlock, the more the map you unlock. There's like bigger areas you can save.
Nice.
But I had gone, and so I could have saved a bunch of times, but I had gone like 2 hours without saving because I got into a bad habit where it's
Yeah.
like, I'm just gonna pause the game. We can suspend my application. And it was like 2 nights ago. It's like, oh, let's put a movie in, and I just ejected the disc without even thinking. I was like,
Oh shit.
well, I hope I probably saved recently. Nope. Yesterday I put it
Oh
in.
no.
It was like, because there's there's like, you can customize your character quite a bit with like these chips.
Uh-huh.
And I thank God that the biggest thing was that I'd spent about 30 minutes poring over everything of how I wanted to like, do my chip set. Because there's things where you can like, there's certain chips, I guess, that are like you equip on your character, and even the HUD is dependent on these chips. So if you don't have a lot of space, you haven't like upgraded enough.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, but I really want to do like this counter attack thing, or I really want to do a auto heal chip. You can like take off parts of the HUD. Like, okay, I don't need to see enemy health anymore.
Oh,
I don't
really?
need to have a mini map anymore, and then you can have room for other stuff. So
Interesting.
now I didn't do any of that, but I had like upgraded, and there's all these you can like fuse chips to make them better and do all this
Right.
other shit. So it like took me 30 minutes of like pouring over this, and thank God I saved after that. But there was about an hour and a half worth of story that I had to redo, basically. So,
Oh dude, that's a bummer.
yeah, but I'm getting. I don't know. The game's really good, and it's getting better. There's been like some plot twists.
Okay.
And I'm about 13 hours in. I'm just
Oh,
doing
wow.
some side quests right now, so I'm taking
Not
a
bad.
little break from the main story. But the side quests are a lot of fun, and it's kind of like deepening, not the lore. What do I want to say? Basically, kind of what you feel about your enemy in the game, and certain things like that, and just kind of. Because you already know a lot of the game. It's like, oh, what's humanity, and when it comes to like androids and robots having thought and blah blah blah. So
Right.
a lot of the side quests have to do with that.
Okay,
And
that makes sense. For the
raising-
type of game that it is,
yeah.
for sure.
raising questions like that. So it's like, okay, I'm liking the side quests, but yeah. So that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
I'll keep you updated on how the game is, but I'm there's been some twists and stuff, and it's gotten a lot better. So
Oh, good to know.
yeah.
Yeah, I keep hearing good things about it. It's probably still going to be a while, though, before I get my own shot at it.
Yeah, and I would say probably do it on PS4 Pro. Apparently it's pretty good on that. They did just re-release it on Xbox One.
Oh, really?
It's like a version with all the DLCs and stuff, and
Okay.
it runs on Xbox One X like really well. Like, of course,
I wonder how the Steam version is.
with
'Cause
mods.
if I
with
get-
unofficial mods,
If I get it on sale, I can get it pretty cheap, is the only reason I wonder.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Square Enix, I feel like they haven't learned their lesson. Is they released a pretty broken version of it when it comes to the frame rate and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's some
As they do.
yeah. So there's some unofficial mods that have come out that have really like optimized. You know how mods are.
Yeah.
I feel like leave it up to the mod community to really find what's broken about a game. And
I love that about PC games.
yeah, seriously. And rather than wait, a few months or a lot of times never, for something to come out, they fix it themselves and they make it better. It's like, you know what? We found some inefficiencies with how they were using draw distance and stuff like that. So we're going to make the graphics better and you can run it on your same rig. Yeah, it's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
In fact, when Square Enix announced the patch for this game, I was just getting ready to start modding it. Because I heard the fan community was plugging away at it. But then I figured, we're not playing it right away, so I can just wait and see how the Square Enix patches go. And if I still don't like it, then I'll mod it. But lo and behold, it actually turned out pretty well.
Yeah, I heard some people were doing stuff with the fonts and everything, but it's like this already, they fixed that. This definitely feels like the SNES version when it comes to like the font to me. So it's like, okay.
Yeah, this is more than okay for me.
But you need that community, and it sucks that I don't think that that's just like trying to get rid of it, but they're doing, like they're doing the whole marketplace thing where monetizing it. It's like, oh yeah, you come out with these cool mods. Sure, we like mods, but then you're gonna set up a marketplace to kind of have people pay for it and stuff. I feel like,
not the greatest idea.
I haven't heard anything of them shutting down anything yet, but I feel like that's coming. Where it's like, no, you gotta be part of our marketplace.
Right.
We're just gonna shut your stuff down.
That would stink.
So, yeah. But you have like, it's not even Square Enix. I mean, Square Enix is a big company, and they have to say their games are fairly big, but you have some AAA titles that come out that have some big issues. Like, I think it was the PC version of Arkham Knight.
Oh yeah, that was notoriously bad.
Yeah, like I don't know if unplayable, but that's how some people described it, is largely unplayable. Like the jagginess was that bad, and that's what I heard. And some modders fixed it. And I don't know if there was an actual like official fix, but some of these games never get an official fix. They just kind of release it and they're like, oh, sorry. Oh, here she is. That's quick.
Oh yeah, Azala. The hairless apes have arrived. Whoa, that sounds quite derogatory, ma'am. Tell Azala about the gate key? Yeah, what the hell?
If you say yes, like, I mean...
It's not like her reptile brain is gonna... Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. I've never done that before. So, that doesn't change anything.
Nizbel.
Sure, well, no, really, like, we'll explain it to you. Like, Chrono's just... like, hell up. What are you doing, man?
Come on, lady, we told you what it's for. Think Nizbel has any purpose outside of combat?
What are you thinking, like S&M dungeon? Or...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, is he?
Looking at it, he kind of looks like he's built for pleasure a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not saying he's
alone on that.
I'm not saying he's necessarily bred for sex, but let's get real here. He's probably bred for sex.
Yeah, he's made for sex.
He's like sex robot.
Sex robots have been around for millions of years, little did you know.
Sex dinosaurs.
Well, the reptites were ahead of their time.
Oh dear. Forgot about that. Oh, that's a brutal one.
Yeah.
Let's see, who needs some extra healing? Probably Marley.
Or Isla. Yeah, but she's probably Marley, yeah.
Yeah. Ayla's just got more HP. Oh boy. Well, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this and then we'll save Chrono for the Aura Whirl here. Blech. That should be better.
still going.
There we go. This one isn't as bad as Masamune. You just got to stay on top of your healing.
Yeah.
Hey, look, kiss yourself. Strangely enough, Chrono also regains HP from seeing this. Oh, so great. Oh, nice. That'll do.
I think the PlayStation Store has pretty good sales going on right now. There's
Yeah, I think they try to compete with the Steam summer sale a little bit.
yeah, I think it's like for past 2 days there's been some good stuff on there. Mortal Kombat XL. I always say this because it's just like maybe I'll pick it up this time. It's
Yeah.
in my old age, I see these fatalities and it's just like, oh god, like it's a little.
It's like, oh boy, that's really gonna hurt tomorrow.
Suddenly, I'm like, wow, these kids must be getting really violent from these games. Like I've become a senator from the '90s, basically.
Right.
It's just like
Or
wow,
Donald Trump 3 weeks ago. Oh shit! I accidentally turned on auto battle.
What?
Whoops. I was like, wait, why isn't it letting me control anything?
For some of these battles that require strategy, yeah, maybe probably not a good thing for this one. I gotta open this guy's defenses up.
Yeah. I screwed up though, so I'm just biding my time.
But what's the free game this month?
Oh, that's right. I completely forgot to check.
It's sort of a big release. I can't remember. I mean, there's like a couple of them, but I think
I've been so pumped by the Steam sale that I haven't had much time to check anything else.
Yeah, when you were screen sharing, I saw your library there, and it's like it went down to C, and I was like, that's not even like wow.
Yep, it's pretty
I'm seeing like
bulked right now.
a fifth of your library, and it's huge. Yeah. Meanwhile, I have nothing. I just
Oh,
don't
really?
play
Did
on
you?
the PC.
Yeah, that's right. Your laptop's a little bit older as far as gaming
yeah.
capabilities go.
Yeah, it's like a 2014 laptop, and it was like mid-tier then, so
Yeah.
it would play like this just fine. And
Oh, yeah.
even some other, probably games from the aughts at mid settings, but
Yeah.
aside from that, no.
I was gonna say you should pick up one of those sexy new Razer Blade laptops.
Is that the one you sent me?
Yeah, that I mean it's like a $2,000 machine, but
Yeah.
but man, is it a beautiful piece of hardware.
It looked like it, yeah. Yeah.
This thing's rolling in HP. Holy crap.
Well, he has to take a lot of punishment back at the dungeon.
Yeah, right. Nice.
Damn. Wow.
Chrono may need an ether here. There we go. That should get me safely to the end of this fight. I would hope.
Hopefully.
You never can tell. There we go. Oh, shit. I really didn't even need to use that ether, but it's not like they're uncommon in this game.
Nah.
So, hey, another random question for you, going back to the NES. Are there any other, maybe, like, unknown classics that you're aware of that I probably haven't played? I mean, Crystallis was the big one.
Let's see. Trying to think if there's.
Because I'm already really just enjoying having the two consoles next to each other, but even more so, I'm loving the opportunity to go back and like really revisit, kind of in their original form with the original controller. I mean, I love these little systems, and I hope Nintendo does an N64 version as well.
I think it's great that instead of being like, oh, it's going to be a collector's item, only a few people can have it, because it's hard to do that without the secondary market, scalpers just turning it into a shit show. So I'm glad they're kind of embracing, oh, you know what? A lot of people kind of want this, so we're going to, they have pre-orders everywhere now. They're not super difficult to pick up these days. And I like that. I think that was good on Nintendo for doing that.
Yeah, and like I said, I actually totally forgot that it was this month that they were doing that. I literally just walked into a store with Connor on Monday, and I was like, holy shit, they have a whole stack of these things here. I am so on board.
Yeah, I feel like all the games I have really good memories of is pretty much, aside from Crystalis, is pretty standard fare. The Mega Man games, I think, were some of the biggest stuff for me. Ninja Gaiden not so much, but I still played them. The Contra games, Super C and the original Contra. Super C is better, though.
Oh, yeah. I'm so into the original one that there's another thing that I've never played was Super C, and Super C is actually the one that comes by default on the NES Classic.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. You can get some really good gear, can't you? All right. Yeah, what the hell? Sweet. I think there's someone who tells me here. I should probably buy some potions.
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah, you can afford to buy like 50 and be okay.
Yeah, we'll be just fine here. Fortunately, I do have lots of panaceas. Sorry, going back to my other points. Oh yeah, so all I ever played was the original Contra, and have never played Super C. So I'm looking forward to getting into that because apparently it's the better game.
I think so. Yeah. And I feel like, well, probably not easier. They're both really hard as nails, but Super C is the one I played like 10 times as much, so it's a bit easier for me.
Is that right?
Yeah, the Konami code still works. You can still get your 30 lives.
Is Mammoth Tusk... What is Mammoth Tusk? Is that a sword for Chrono?
I have no idea.
Let's find out here.
If it is, it's not something I ever
bow. Because I would really rather have Chrono's sword. You have no thing. No thing, no trade. Alright, what the hell? I guess we'll do Marley's bow. Because, I mean, I'm about to get a really good sword for Chrono anyways when I go to Magus's dungeon.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright, and what else do I have? Fang. Feather? Screw you, dude.
Oh, you know what? That's right. Blaster Master. That's a fantastic game.
Blaster Master.
If that's not included on the NES Classic, that's something you definitely need to get.
I think it might be, but that's one I'm relatively unfamiliar with.
No, it's a good game.
What kind of game is it?
Weird one. It's I'd say mostly platforming.
Okay.
But it's like two different platformers in one. You're in the machine, and that's not so much. It's kind of a platformer with that, but it's like a tank. It's a little tank you drive.
Okay.
Oh, and then there's is it Heroes of Might and Magic? I'm thinking of. You play as that knight. He has like weird gravity when he jumps around.
Wow, there's a lot on the NES that I apparently missed out on.
Yeah. I think it's called Heroes of Might and Magic. There's 3 of them. Yeah. Heroes of Might and Magic. I'll have to Google it now. I'm trying to think, but they're fun games.
Now, I know those games saw a resurgence recently. There's like some modern Heroes of Might and Magic games, aren't there?
Yeah, so maybe that's what I'm getting stuck in my head, but I feel like it's Heroes of Might and Magic or something like that.
Okay.
If I think this might be on there, Solstice. But if it's not, get Solstice.
I'm not sure. I've got to spend more time with it, truth be told.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's like a really cool puzzle kind of platformer game. So you might not. I never beat it myself. It's kind of a hard game, but I think if nothing else, just for one, the graphics, and two, kind of the music, it's just interesting. It's an interesting one for sure.
Yeah. I found it really weird that on the NES class, speaking of music, that they included the first 2 Castlevania games but left out the third, because that's freaking the best one.
Yeah, they can leave out Castlevania 2. You know what? I have really good memories of Castlevania 2, but I know objectively it's kind of a stinker. Like,
oh yeah,
it's not great. But yeah, it was probably the one I played the most. Actually.
Oh really? Well, yeah, because it was so easy to just get lost in it. You didn't know what to do.
Yeah. But let's see. Is it Goonies 2? I think it's Goonies 2 I'm thinking of.
Man, I forgot about the Goonies video games.
Yeah. That's a pretty good one. And again, I think for me it's just the music in that one too is just classical. It takes me back to very early childhood.
There was a really bad Peter Pan video game for the NES, which gets a free pass for me again just because of nostalgia.
Oh yeah. You were playing an SNES Peter Pan game the other day, weren't you?
Like the other day being like
or
3 months ago.
Day, like, yeah, a while back, yeah.
Yeah, Hook, but that was actually a good game.
Okay. Yeah, there were some stinkers for sure. I think the NES too, like, I mean, they never had anything as bad as the Atari. I mean, they have the Nintendo seal of approval after all, but there was still some stuff that came through that was not great at all.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes. I mean, basically all of Nintendo's Nintendo's consoles are prone to shovelware in their later days.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the worst offender being the Wii, but
the Wii was because that was not even in their later days. That's
no, like that. Out, like as soon as people figured out that the Wii was selling like hotcakes, they started doing like clones and shovelware and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But there was
Gingerbread Man or Gingerbread Man. That's what it was.
Oh man, what a load of crap!
Anubis 2, yeah. Where the fuck's Anubis 1? Like,
the N64 had some really bad shovelware too.
It did, but not as much.
Yeah, but I think that was one of the first times I can remember ever being aware that I was playing some really bad games. Like when you're a kid, it's a video game's a video game. You're going to play it because it's what your parents give you. But I remember with the N64 when, I was starting to save up my allowance for games and everything. Like, I think I got Buck Bumble one time. I was like, damn, this controls like a bag of asses. This is horrible. Damn, why did I run into this?
Because when you compare it to something else, like that's on the same console that tries to do the same thing, it's like, oh, this is like a million times worse. I think it was around the N64 era where it's just like, this feels like it's years behind. Something else that I've played that's very similar.
Yep. Or even like PS1 games would do like better jobs with graphics and controls and everything.
Oh yeah.
So now here's a question for you. If you had to pick, what are some games that you would like to see on the inevitable N64 Classic?
Well, I mean, some of the obvious stuff I'd love to see Mario 64.
That's a given, yeah.
Yeah, probably in my top 3 N64 games for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
Sure.
And, if you could do Majora's Mask, that'd be great. But,
I'm sure they'll do both.
Okay. If I had to choose one, it's going to be Ocarina. I mean, no question. Let's see. I'm a fan of Pilot Wing 64.
Me too. I loved that game. That was one of the best release titles ever.
Yeah, it was great. And you could play, you get so much time. You get more replay out of that than Mario 64. To get everything out of that game took forever. Some of it, was annoying as shit. That's true.
Oh, for sure. Like some of the jetpack levels, oh my god.
Some of the jetpack levels were really hard, although jetpack was probably my favorite.
Yeah, it was fun, though.
Hang glider. You know what? It's probably the helicopter that was the hardest for me. That was
I remember that.
After you did everything, you had to land perfectly, and a lot of times I could not get that shit right.
Yeah, landing that thing was almost impossible. And then
that was hard because you had to be right in the center, and it's just like, I'm totally in the center, and it was just like, nope. Or it's like, I'm like 3 feet from the ground, and you break your damn legs and go spinning off.
Yeah. Now, I remember that game in particular. Like when the N64 first came out, I put that in there from like a rental cartridge, and I was just so blown away by the graphics for the time. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And then oh, go ahead.
Oh, speaking of, well, you say graphics and all this.
Son of a bitch.
Like,
I didn't go to Melchior to actually restore the sword. That's all right.
Sorry. I'm not paying attention.
No, you're good though. So continue.
I'm thinking, for some reason, I started thinking of like kind of simplistic graphics, and I thought of F-Zero X, which is like that's another one that had to be in there, which they did that purposefully so that they could do 60 frames per second.
Yep.
Which for a N64 game is nuts.
I know, that was wild.
But I think for F-Zero it made sense because it's so fast. You gotta see what's coming. So that's another one I would really want on there because I had a lot of fun with that game. Like,
yeah, I didn't play it too much, but I remember being impressed. Yeah. And then Smash is a given. Yeah. GoldenEye is probably a given, even though I wasn't really a fan of that.
That'd be a tough one. I mean, yeah, I would want that on there. I wonder, if they could. If the stars aligned and the licenses worked out, that'd be great if they could get GoldenEye on there.
Yeah, Jet Force Gemini would be another cool one. Banjo-Kazooie. Now, here's one that I'm sure...
Jet Force Gemini.
Yeah, I played it at Brian Murray's house back in the day, and that was a lot of fun. Here's one that I know won't be on there, but I would love it if it was. Mischief Makers.
Oh my god, Mischief Makers. One of my favorites.
Yeah, I think you and I just blitzed that game for like 2 solid months.
A couple times, I feel like. It's like you beat it and now it's like, well, now we got to get the true.
Oh my god. And there was so much crap to unlock in that game. That was nuts.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because then you're just like, oh, you think you beat the game?
Yeah.
You gotta, I mean, having the golden gem in every stage was
my gosh, I know. And then it like reveals more of the ending like second by second as you have the gems.
Because it'd be like 1 out of every 5 stages going through the first time. You'd be like, oh, here's something. Like, and it's every stage having one, you had to really search.
Oh yeah, that was nuts.
And some of them were like basically a speed run. I think the boss stages were speed runs, basically, is how you got the golden gems. And yeah, and then like the race, I remember that, where we basically had to seize out.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there were like the levels where you had to play as what was his name? Like Maria's friend with the like big round face. I can't think of his name. But it was like it like became a brawler for those levels.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Something you're saying is like tickling my memory, where I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember.
Yeah, so there were a couple levels where like Maria was out of action. You just played as like one of those little villager dudes, but he was like a badass that could punch and kick enemies.
Yeah, that's right.
But it like completely changed the gameplay for those few levels.
Oh yeah,
because Maria didn't have direct attacks. It was all grapples and throws.
It was shaking things and
shake
things and other things. Yeah, that's right. You did play. I don't know if it was a villager or what, but you're right. I remember that it was more of a kind of a final fight like brawler at that point for a little bit.
Yep. And oh my gosh, the English dub in that game was so like it was bad, but it was self-aware bad, so it was hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
How could I lose to you?
Oh my god. Oh, you know what?
Good.
I don't remember what they were called, like the Justice whatever. Those 3 animals.
Oh, and then they like formed like a Megazord or something at the end. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was great. That was perfect. You fire, justice is served. It's like, oh, come on, that's cool. That's so cool.
Oh, what a great game. That would be a fun one to do on this channel, man. But you would definitely have to be the one playing it.
All right.
And we probably couldn't go for the true ending, or it would be like 100 episodes.
Oh, I don't know. I could go for it. I could try.
You'd have to get damn good in a really short period of time all over again.
Oh, man. There's a lot of other. Let's see, what else for N64? I mean, I don't know. Would you want Quest on there? I feel like that's something you can mod in later.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably put it in just like
for nostalgia's sake.
Yeah, for nostalgia's sake. Because believe it or not, I actually played that game front to back. I actually finished it.
I remember.
and I wish I hadn't. It was so bad.
That's one thing about the N64 is it was
No good
It
RPGs.
was lacking in the RPG
Yeah.
section. But that's why you had a PlayStation.
That's right. So by the time Quest came around, I was like so starved for an N64 RPG. I was like, well, I guess I'll try this one.
My computer is not plugged in apparently.
Oh, well, that's perfect timing because I was just going to say, next time on Play the Hits, we should really give Frog the Masamune.
Okay. All right.
All right, buddy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to talking a little bit more about some of these classic games and kind of getting some ideas for maybe some future projects. But yeah, let me know if you think of any other NES ones.
Okay, for sure.
All right, we'll see you next time on Play the Hits.
Yep, stay free.